This is Happy Half Hour, a Peoria Life web show brought to you by Enjoy Peoria.
Hello and welcome to Happy Half Hour. On this week's show, we learn about the Peoria Historical Society holiday home tours. Later, we find out about some fun holiday events at the Peoria Park District. We'll also fill your free time with some amazing events coming up this week. So let's sit back and relax and let's have a happy half hour.
Enjoy Peoria is proud to announce the return of the Santas. Join hundreds of Santas in the 4th annual Santa Claus 5K Saturday, December 8th. Sign up and receive a 5-piece Santa suit to wear, a souvenir race ornament, and more. After the race, the festivities continue with awards and an after party at the Junction City Shopping Center. Proceeds to benefit the Children's Hospital of Illinois. For registration details and more information, visit PeoriaSantaClaus.com.
Hi, I'm Nick Welch at Tannins and Hops, modern day speakeasy, down on State and Water, and this is the Wambacher Sour. The original drink was invented around Prohibition. It was created by the same bartender that created this Manhattan. He lived in Chicago. A bartender in New York ripped off his recipe, renamed it the New York Sour. So we decided to rename it the Wambacher Sour in honor of Marty Wambacher, meanwhile back in Peoria. It's been our most popular drink. A lot of it's the presentation, just the fact that one, it's a whiskey cocktail, and two, you get that nice float of red wine. If you get things just in the right proportion, it's gonna taste good. Cheers.
Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. One really fun way to kick off the holiday season is by learning a little bit about Peoria's history. For the past few years, the Peoria Historical Society has hosted their historic holiday home tours with a number of historical homes you can go in and check out. Each one has its own story and are all beautifully decorated for the holiday season. Joining us to talk more about the tour is Beth Johnson with the Historical Society. Beth, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
So can you give us some of the details of the tour for this year?
Absolutely. The tour is held the first weekend in December, Saturday evening from 5 to 9, and Sunday from 1 to 5. There are 5 houses that can be viewed. 2 of them are the historical homes that are owned by the Historical Society, and 3 are private homes. The tickets for the event are just $15 prior to the 30th of November, and then $20 thereafter and at the door. People can get tickets at Exhibit A Gallery, Greg Florist, Relics, and at the Historical Society office.
Do you guys have some new stuff for this year? I know that you said a couple new homes.
Right. Well, of course, none of these homes have been on the tour before, and so that's new. We have our first home in the Uplands, which is the home on Parkside Drive. So that's kind of neat. We always like it when we can venture out into a new neighborhood. We obviously have a couple of homes on Moss, and then our third home is actually in Randolph, Roanoke. So this is a tour. People can decide what order they want to go in. They can spread it out from Saturday into Sunday. They just visit each house once in whatever order they care to.
I know you said, you guys own 2 of the houses, the Flanagan House and the Penton-Gilmoren House, but you had mentioned a little bit about the 3 private houses. What are those 3 private homes like?
Well, the home on Moss, which is at 1119 West Moss, is one of 3 that was built by John Bartels in 1903. And I called it an American Foursquare, but it's really kind of a craftsman home. It's got a lot of its original it has all of its original pocket doors. It has built-in cabinetry, lovely original paneling. It's really come through kind of remarkably unscathed, that as old as it is. Another home is the home on Parkside Drive, and that's a beautiful white Georgian Revival home. And that's the first home that Frederick Klein, who was a self-taught Peoria architect, is known to have designed in Peoria. First home. Gorgeous home. Again, original features, beautiful fireplaces. The stairway is just gorgeous, carved. It's lovely. And then the third home is a Second Empire home built in 1882, and it has been very lovingly restored by the current owners with a lot of William Morris wallpaper, original paint colors. There's a salle de bain, which is just a room with a beautiful bathtub in it and a lovely chaise lounge. Has gorgeous decor, and it's just well worth seeing.
So, like, when, walking inside, what are people going to be able to see at all these houses?
Well, all three of the homes are allowing guests to go on both the first and the second floors of their home. One of the homes will have their third floor open, which is actually the artist's studio in that home. And the owners, as I said, recently relocated to Peoria from LA, and they're nationally known artists. So they'll be able to see beautiful artwork there, as well as all of the original features, and Christmas decorations really over the top at all of them.
Yeah. It's the season, right?
Yeah, yeah. At the Gray House, the one on Randolph, there's also a lot of original artwork, beautiful original photography done by one of the owners. So beyond just the house and the architecture and the gorgeous Christmas decor, you've got some of these bonus features that these particular owners have. So.
And for those, I know you mentioned where you can buy tickets. Can you remind people again where they can buy those?
You can go to Exhibit A Gallery, which is on Prospect and the Heights. You can go to Relics, which is on Glen. And you can go to Greg Florist, which is on War Memorial. Greg has sold for us every year that I know of, and they still sell quite a few. And then you can go to the Peoria Historical Society office, which is open Tuesday through Friday.
Okay. Just down on Washington.
Yeah, now 9 to 4:30.
Okay, perfect.
So.
Well, it's really cool. You get to go inside these houses, just to see the historical value of the houses. And one thing that a lot of people I don't think really know is Peoria has a lot of really old, big, beautiful houses and the history behind all of them. But that's kind of like the mantra of the Historical Society.
Right. I mean, our mission is to preserve, share, and celebrate stories of the Peoria area. And so the home tour is just one more way that we do that. And I think when you share the wonder and the beauty of historical structures, I think that causes people to enjoy their community more, have more pride in their community, understand what really made Peoria the city that it is today. So
I think that's something that for a lot of people have kind of been lost. Try to get the pride back, because there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot to be proud of with our city.
Absolutely, it's really an amazing city, and we've had our shares of ups and downs, but I have to say we've certainly been more up than down. We've been an All-American city 4 times, which is more than any other city in Illinois. So we really do have a lot going on here in Peoria, and the home tour is just one more fun thing to do, and we would encourage everybody to come out and do it.
And how are the proceeds used?
Well, we do own 2 historic homes. The John Flanagan House Museum was built in 1837, and the Pettingill Morin House was built in 1868. So you can imagine these 2 historical homes have pretty much continual needs. We just finished up a big repair, tuck pointing job at Pettingill Morin in the lower level. The bricks were literally crumbling away. We just early last year we put in a new heating and cooling system at Flanagan, and so there's just something all the time. The yards themselves are huge and need a lot of work. the structures themselves. So, yeah, there's always something to use the proceeds on, and it's always something important.
Older houses, I mean,
Yep.
even in these newer houses, you always have to make repairs. So especially with the older ones, and just to keep it in the pristine shape.
Yeah, absolutely.
That they are.
Absolutely.
Beth, are we missing anything? Is there anything else you want to touch on?
Well, a couple of things. One, people sometimes think, oh, I'll skip Pettingill Moore and I'll skip Flanagan House because I've been to those homes before. But both house managers have a new theme for their homes. Pettingill is celebrating 150 years, and they will have people playing the parts of the 7 owners of the home. And Flanagan is celebrating Flanagan Goes to the Movies, so it's all about Christmas music, Christmas movies, and Bob Page, who is a scale modelist, has his Peoria theaters will be there at the Flanagan House. So that's kind of exciting. And let's see, what else? Oh, we always have a raffle. We have 5 beautiful raffle baskets that are valued at $75 to $125. So we sell raffle tickets, and that's fun and a good opportunity for people to win something that is totally worthwhile. So.
Cool. I know you talked about Flanagan at the movies. I don't want to put you on the spot, but what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, it's not A Christmas Story.
Oh,
not. Yeah.
That's okay. I understand.
That's my sister's favorite.
Yeah.
What's the one with the little girl and the department store? That one, whatever that is, I can't remember.
Oh.
But my sister, the Christmas Story, my sister is totally hooked on that and loves that movie.
I'll watch that on loop.
Yeah.
All through the night.
Yeah.
It's like we pick it up at pieces. Like we'll watch the first 15 minutes, have to go do something. We'll watch the next 15 minutes at another time, and
no. Not me.
Sorry for putting you on the spot. It's not one of the
That's okay.
questions you sent me over, but I felt like I had to ask. So.
I like Christmas music,
Yeah.
but not Christmas movies.
I
so
understand.
much. So.
Well, Beth, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. We just really hope everybody will come out and enjoy our tour this year.
Well, it seems like a fun time, especially for those, who are really into Peoria history, but also for those that want to learn a little bit more about Peoria as well.
Right, and they can shop at Pettingill Moore House and get some Christmas shopping
There you go.
done.
Perfect.
We have a wonderful.
You're like killing 2 birds with one
We
stone
have a
right there.
wonderful little
Excellent.
gift shop there.
cool.
So there's lots of fun things.
Excellent. And if you want to know more about the home tour, just more about what the Historical Society has going on, you can visit their website. It's PeoriaHistoricalSociety.com. Stay tuned. More Happy Half Hours next.
Get out your calendars, we're about to fill your free time. Kick off your Thanksgiving with a 3-mile race and some tasty chocolate. The Chocolate Turkey 3-miler is on Thanksgiving Day, and all race participants will get a chocolate turkey, limited edition race shirt, and best of all, some chocolate goodies after the race. For more information, visit thechocolateturkey.com. Come check out some of the best high school basketball players in the country at Washington's Tournament of Champions, November 20th through the 24th. Teams from all across the country, as well as a number of local teams, will battle it out in the round-robin tournament. Want to see the next Anthony Davis or Jabari Parker? Head over to WashingtonTOC.org for more information. It's the holidays, so be sure to mark your calendars for these staple events. The Festival of Lights Winter Wonderland starts on Thanksgiving Day. Join in the fun of Peoria's Santa Claus Parade, the longest-running holiday parade in the country, on Friday, November 23rd. The fun continues that night downtown with You'll Like Peoria from 6 to 9 p.m. Head to Pekin Sunday, November 26th for the Winter Wonderland Parade. Speaking of the holidays, are you ready for the holiday shopping season? When shopping for that perfect gift for your loved ones, be sure to shop local. Central Illinois has so many unique small businesses with wonderful gift options. Head to locations like Washington Square, downtown Morton, or Junction City the Saturday after Thanksgiving for Small Business Saturday. Looking for more fun events? Head on over to our website, enjoypeoria.com, or visit us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Enjoy Peoria.
Hey, do you like coupons? Do you like discounts? Do you like saving money? Then check out the 2018-2019 Enjoy Peoria Coupon Book. It is filled with a ton of coupons from area attractions, restaurants, stores, and more. And the book is free. Mind blown. Stop by our office to pick up your book now, or check them out on our website, enjoypeoria.com.
Welcome back to Happy Half Hour.
Yes, it's getting cold outside, and the snow is already here. We live in Illinois, it's to be expected. But the Peoria Park District never fails to offer fun events no matter what the weather brings. Joining us today is Christy Shoemaker, the Chief Naturalist at Forest Park Nature Center. Christy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Now, the Peoria Park District has a number of great events throughout the year. And as I'm looking through this list, it's very extensive, and it seems to have something for everyone. Can you tell us about stuff that's coming up?
Definitely. We have a lot of holiday events coming up, and things that are winter and seasonally themed. So, for example, we have Breakfast with Santa at the Franciscan Recreation Center to get people jazzed up for the season on December 1st. Then we've got Santa's Woodland Workshop, which is a really fun thing at Camp Wakanda where people get to make their own holiday gifts and then, with a nature theme to them.
Right.
All the way on to, events at Luthi Botanic Garden where they have, poinsettia show going on.
Right. And that's this weekend, right?
Yeah, they have it starting pretty soon here. Their events go like from December 7th and 8th on, but they do have all kinds of fun plants out there right now.
Okay, great.
Out. Yep, and then of course the holiday shop and strolls at the Forest Park Nature Center. Those are coming up as well with candlelight walks in the woods.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And that's just like a few events. Like there's even more to come, right?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. Yeah, so if you want to go to the zoo, you can go to see Critter Christmas where they give the animals gifts as enrichment items.
Aww.
Then we've got holiday parties at Proctor Center and Logan Center, so something fun for the kids to do out in the neighborhood. Skating with Santa Claus is fun at the ice skating rink.
Yeah.
And then at Luthi Botanic Garden, you can also see a Kwanzaa display later in the month.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So, the dreaded time of the kids being out of school for the holidays, I'm sure they start to get cooped up, and I'm sure the parents are, get out of my house, But I understand that Riverplex has a winter break camp.
They do, yeah. So if you're wanting the kids to be active, maybe burn off some calories from the holidays as well.
Burn off some energy.
Yeah, they can register for the Riverplex Winter Break Camp. So it goes from December 26th to the 28th, and then January 2nd through the 4th. So you do have to pre-register your child for that, but it's a great way to keep them active and entertained during their break.
Okay, great. Are there other activities to keep people busy and active through the holidays?
Absolutely. So, throughout the year, the Peoria Zoo is open, the Peoria Playhouse is open, and of course, the Owens Center is open for ice skating. So if you're just looking for something fun to do with your kids on a weekday or a family outing, those are great places to check out.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of Peoria Playhouse, they have a pretty unique activity for the kids on New Year's Eve, right? It's Noon Year's Eve?
Noon Year's Eve. So if you have little ones at home who just can't make it up till midnight, they're having a celebration at noon that day. Well, they'll have a balloon drop, they'll have some crafts, a dance party. It's really fun. And for the parents that can't make it up till midnight either.
Yeah, no, I can't it's been years since I've made it till midnight, I'll be honest. Are now with the facilities during the holidays, hours vary and that sort of thing. So is it easier to kind of talk about what is open as opposed to special hours?
Definitely, yeah. A lot of our facilities are closed on Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But you can always check our Facebook pages or call ahead to plan your visit because some of them are open. But the thing that's cool is that the Golf Learning Center is open most days, and the Riverplex is open most days.
Right.
Some of them are closed for Christmas and maybe have shortened hours some days. But the trails and parks are also open. So if you want to get out and hike on one of the holidays, burn off some of that turkey and pie that you've been eating, you can always go hiking. For sure, yeah.
That's great. Now, the Park District is also offering something new this year around the holidays. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so if you're looking to find a gift for someone in your family who is hard to buy for, we have rolling out soon after Thanksgiving, we'll have a membership package available. So you can get memberships for the zoo, the Playhouse, the Botanic Garden, the Nature Center, Riverplex, golf, passes to some of our activities. And so we have bundled packages that people can purchase for the hard to buy for family members.
Yeah, that's great because, man, there are family members that when you get them.
Right. You
You
get them
know?
an experience. You can get them a membership or a gift card.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Christy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
If you want to know more about all the fun holiday events at the Peoria Park District, you will visit peoriaparks.org and visit their Facebook pages for each site. Stay tuned. More Happy Half Hour is ahead.
This is the East Peoria Festival of Lights. The Festival of Lights is over a month-long celebration.
Festival of Lights is just a fantastic event, but more than an event, it's a tradition. It begins the season right after Thanksgiving and just continues all the way through New Year's.
Starts with events like the Queen Pageant, then we go into the Parade of Lights.
We had Shop and Stroll, we had Small Business Saturday. Joseph is coming up.
Then the Winter Wonderland opens Thanksgiving night. Well, I think the biggest thing is the time of the year. It's obviously winter time, it's cold. You're able to stay in your cars. We've got a radio station that plays the music and kind of tells a little bit of history. I think it's one of a kind. I think there's drive-through wintertime festival park type things all over the country. The difference of ours is the floats. All those floats that are in the parade are homemade. They're three-dimensional, and you add those to the two-dimensional displays, and that's what makes us so much different than any other drive-through park that I've ever seen.
It's something that people just really feel it's worth it once they get through there. The one consistent thing that really makes a difference to me, and that is that twinkle in the children's eyes as they look at these lights or at the parade. You just can't put a price tag on that.
The kids, you can just hear them, how excited they are to see whatever their favorite displays are and their favorite floats.
Something probably they'll pass on to their kids and their kids' kids, because now we're looking at generational Festival of Light activities participants. In today's society, there's so much going on that, shall we say, isn't pleasant. And when you come to East Peoria and you go through the Festival of Lights, it's just an uplift of the spirit.
So the idea of the Levee District and decorating down there with Bass Pro and Santa Claus is to get people not only to go to Winter Wonderland, but hopefully to stop and shop or grab something to eat on their way into town or the way out of town. So hopefully that grows the amount of people that are staying in East Peoria.
When you leave one of our events, you feel happy. There's something to it.
Well, there's a lot of fun stuff coming up the next couple days, but before we go into that, I just want to make a note. If you want to know more about the Peoria Historical Society or check out more of their holiday home tour, their website is peoriahistoricalsociety.org, not .com, so my apologies for that. Thanksgiving's coming up. It's only in a couple days. If you're going out of town to visit family, we wish you safe travels. For those of us who will stay in town, I know it sounds cliche, but make sure you have a smile on your face for some of our visitors, because it is important. We always want everyone to leave the Peoria area with a positive positive attitude and a good lasting impression of the Peoria area. The next day, Black Friday, you can head down to downtown Peoria and check out the Santa Claus Parade. For those of us who have grown up in Peoria, it's a tradition to go down to the Santa Claus Parade, so make sure to check it out. It's the oldest holiday parade in the country. And then later, Friday night is You'll Like Peoria. It's an event downtown. A lot of things to check out. They'll light all the trees in the Courthouse Plaza, and a lot of businesses in downtown Peoria will have something going on, so you can just peek inside and take a look around. I know Spirit Peoria always does some cool stuff as well. So a lot of fun stuff to do after Thanksgiving. Also, this next few days, if you go over to Washington, the Tournament of Champions is one of the biggest prep basketball tournaments in the country. Some of the best high schools around the United States and some of the best local schools will be there. So if you're looking to watch some of the next NBA stars, I remember Anthony Davis has been there, Jabari Parker's been there, Zion Williamson was there, and if you're watching college basketball this year, you know how big of a phenom he's going to be. So that's in Washington. Definitely check it out. I know, we've done that after Thanksgiving dinner and stuff. We'll go over there and watch a couple games. Always really fun. Saturday, Small Business Saturday. Always remember, shop local. That money comes back to the Peoria area, but it also is helping put food on someone's table. Something that necessarily won't happen if you're shopping online, like on Amazon or something. So when you're shopping the holiday season, just remember to shop local. So this Saturday starts the Pekin Winter Wonderland celebration at Mineral Springs in downtown Pekin. They have a lot of cool stuff going on, so definitely check that out. Rivermen have a couple home games on Friday and Saturday if you're looking for something to do. Take the family out to the Rivermen game. I know they have they play Evansville on Friday, and then Saturday they play Pensacola. We are actually giving away 1 4-pack of tickets for the Saturday game. In order to register or sign up for it, head to our Facebook page, Enjoy Peoria, and direct message us with your favorite Thanksgiving food. And we will pick a winner at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. That's it for this week's episode of Happy Half Hour. If you're ever looking for something to do, whether it's a cool restaurant or a new attraction, or looking for one of those holiday events that we've been talking about, you can just head to our website, enjoypeoria.com, or check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Enjoy Peoria. Thanks so much and have a great week.